If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. And if you're looking for code cards, make sure you check out Poton Store. They have automatic email delivery and all the latest Pokemon TCG codes, and you can use TableMod code for 5% off. If you're from Europe, MealyBotsGaming.com is a great option to get your cards from. They have all sorts of sealed products, merchandise, and all the sets available from Pokemon Sun and Moon upwards, including the latest Hidden Fate set. Don't forget to use TableMod code when checking out to get a further 5% off from your final purchase. Oh no, Silly Paolo. Silly Paolo, why did I not pay attention to chat? Thank you so much for letting me know. I guess there won't be any tech explanation for this one. Oopsies. Thank you so much for letting me know, guys. Thank you so much. Oopsies. Oopsies. Hey Native Ryan, thank you so much for being here. Oh no, I forgot to unmute. That's so silly. Well, I was just saying how I'm not the biggest fan of greens, but it is a powerful deck overall. It is a powerful deck overall. Sorry about that. I just went ahead and explained the deck list I mentioned. Now, Omastar is included to battle against the item, the mill decks, which include Pidgeotto and Florges. It can also stop like Cherish Balls. It can be pretty devastating if you don't play around it or expect it, right? So, meh. Sorry about that. You didn't miss anything big. Like if you've seen Greens Reshi before, this is the same except you deal a little less damage, but in exchange, you get to look for any 3 cards you want every single turn, which is pretty big. Now I was thinking of, like, if you're playing this on a League Cup and you don't have to worry about Pidgeotto or Florges Dual Style, then what you can do is you can play Tag Switch. Like that opens up some nice spaces. You can play, like, instead of the Fossil, the Rare Candy, and the Omastar, you can play a 4th Power Plant, a 4th Reset Stamp, and a Tag Switch. And then with Tag Switch plus Switch, it's like in Cardi, where you go bench the Mega Lopunny, Tag Switch, and Switch. So instead of having to rely on Welder plus enough fires to attack with, you can just greens for the cards that you need. So that seemed decent. Ability Reshi up now. Ability Reshi happening now. So if my opponent doesn't bench a Vulpix though, we should be fine. And by fine I mean like in a really good spot. You've been playing a similar variant to this, and you think it needs Jesse and James. I'm not sure. I feel like Stamp plus Power Plant should be enough. I feel like if you're using Jesse and James, that means you didn't greens, you didn't welder, you didn't heal. So, I'm not a big fan of Jesse and James. Not a big fan of that. All right, no Vulpix. That's great news. Great top deck. So I feel like I need to match my opponent's Reshi with my own. I kind of like the Cynthia Caitlin to get back the greens, although I can't green, so never mind. These two. Excuse me. Alright, so then I need these greens to be really good. Is there any way I can get the greens to guarantee that I get a knockout? I don't think I can. So I go bench, attach, then I go Power Plant probably, then I need Welder plus Great Catcher and hope to draw into Switch, of which I have 1, so I might as well grab the Switch instead. So which one do I grab? I guess the Great Catcher. Unless my opponent just ramshackles my Volcanion, right? Which I would expect that not to happen. So let's do that. Maybe that slows him down. Let's go Flare Starter. Alright. So even though we're Greens Charizard Braixen, we have to match this with this, I'm pretty sure. Alright. All the time peak healing just isn't enough to stay alive. That's fair. That's fair, Native Ryan. I definitely haven't played enough with the deck to tell you which one is better. I haven't been that big a fan of Jesse and James overall. But yeah, it is situational as you mentioned, and yeah, I do believe this deck is arguably a little underrated right now. Okay, so my opponent benches a Heatran. So the DNA, that means we're up to 240 damage, which is pretty respectable damage. We see the switch. Well, I don't mind this at all, right? Because as long as I eliminate energy, that's fine. Oh, well, never mind. Now he has Welder again, we just outright lose this person. And we know he has the energy. Okay, so that was a good move on my opponent's part. So who do I KO? I guess that's the next question. I feel like... Do I go GX KO the Heatran? And power up this guy? Because then he goes Welder GX KO this guy. Yeah, because this... Yeah. I think that's my plan. I think that is definitely my plan here. We go Welder there. We go hard the Faba, because Faba is certainly not good here. I'm pretty sure I GX KO. Now I don't rely on Welder to get an attack off next turn. I just need to attach. And then he KOs me, which is fine. Maybe. Because then hopefully I go Pokégear into Greens, into Stamp plus Power Plant, plus 180, get myself 3 cards. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I definitely think that's the way to go. Would my opponent ever target this guy instead? Maybe. Oh, maybe that's better actually. Well, there's a Welder, so we're definitely losing something this turn. And my opponent probably has enough energies to target down the benched person, so... Do you think ERs and/or Palpad is necessary in V-Bucks anymore? What's ERs? Pokégears, you mean? Well, it depends, like... Yeah. Yikes. So now I go in with Volcanion, right? Now I go Welder into Volcanion. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's 13 energies. Oh, energy recycle system. Well, it depends, Native Ryan. Like, I think there's 2 ways to play Mewtwo. Either like slow and steady with double Turbo Strike and Jirachi, or no Jirachi, but like with Hapus and Guzmahal as the red challenges, or you play it with there's the greens, but it's not good enough. What do I get rid of here? The Pokégear? No, the Omastar. So it depends on what style you're using for Mewbox. Can't believe my opponent got triple Welder back to back without benching a single Dedenne. That is actually insane. Okay, so if I hit for 110, if I go high hit blast for 110, outrage does 140. But if I have a choice helmet, well, he has the other thing anyway, so never mind. No reset stamp. No stadium either. So now he goes target this guy down, hit it for 230, and 1 energy here, and then it's game. Unless 7, 13, 14, 15. It's still enough. Still actually enough. Yeah, Daniel Davis. So it's like if you're playing Acrobytes, Pokégears, and that turbo version of Mewbox, you do want the PAL ban and you do want the energy recycle system because you're playing only basic energies. But if you're playing the more teched out versions like the ones we saw in LAIC, then you don't. So I would definitely look at LAIC to see future builds for Mewbox. Yeah, or current builds for Mewbox. Alright. What are my top 5 decks for standard? Well, Ability Reshi. Yikes. Okay, so we can't 9. That's 15 fires. Wow, chooses Outrage though, instead of Flare Strike. That is odd. Okay, so if I go Mallow Lana, which it's not looking great that I will find. Yeah, so no Mallow Lana for me. So do I go Switch KO Victini? No. 9, 15. No, okay, so I go. I can't. I think I go like this. Reset Stamp plus Power Plant. And then I KO Victini with Volcanion. I already have the Reset Stamp. I think I do it like this. So I go Reset Stamp, Power Plant, KO Victini. Well, actually, no. It's better to KO the active. Because then he needs Welder plus 2 fires to win. But if I KO Victini, then he doesn't need the Welder, he just needs the 2 fires. So this is actually better. Yeah, this is actually better. We'll see. Can my opponent find the last Welder? Can my opponent find enough fires to win here? We'll see. Are you not running a Lieutenant Surge in this? No, I am not. So top 5 standard decks: Mew, Ability Reshi, Baby Blounce, Birds, Pidgeotto, and ADP. I think that seems reasonable. Stellar Wishes for the stadium. Has the 2 fires. I reset stamp my opponent into the Switch. So now he needs Welder. Oh, come on! What the heck? How do you get down to 14 cards without playing a single Dedenne? How hot do you have to run? Wow. Well, I did the right moves. It's just, it wasn't in the stars, I guess. We played it correct, I think. It just wasn't meant to be. That's my season. That game right there, that's my season. I do everything right, and then my opponents still are able to make the comeback off of reset stamps to 2 or 1. And when I get reset stamp to 3, 2, or 1, I just completely dead draw and I lose. That's the perfect description of why I've been sucking so much this season. Oh well. Can't catch a break. Would like to go first. I mean, is it right to go first with this deck? Why does my green screen keep doing that? Decent hand, that's for sure. Decent hand. What's the next tournament I'm going to? I'm going to San Diego Regionals. I am going to San Diego Regionals. Well, generally, like, my opponent got back-to-back Welder. No problem. Like, not having to dead change, not having... He had everything, every single turn. Perfectly down to the T. It's like, what do you do against that? You can't do anything. Alright, so... I'm thinking... I'm in the right Reshiram. I mean, clearly I'm gonna need a lot of Volks. So I'm liking the Fiery Flint here, and I'm liking the Tag Call. Setting up Omastar might be good. Insane though, insane. Like the last game insane. Alright, so let's go Fiery Flint, away the Lopunny and the Fire. Let's grab a bunch of fires. Yeah, exactly, Nate Ryan. That's myself too. So my next tournament is San Diego Regionals. Although there's a double league up next weekend, which should be really fun to go to. Here in Mexico City. Well, there's outside of Mexico City, Toluca, and then Mexico City. So I'm doing that double cup weekend, and then I'm going to San Diego, and then nothing until next year for Dallas. Probably a few local events in between, but Alolan Persian struggles against Faba Plant. Oh, Alolan Persian, right. I mean, Volcanion also is key, right? Alolan Persian. Yeah, Power Plants should do the trick. I have searched, they don't, so them getting back-to-back Chaotic Souls, not very likely. I can get back-to-back Stadiums, and I have the Faba, and I have reusable Faba as well. Reusable Faba. Alright. So, Great Catcher plus Spoil the Fun, so not a very good start for my opponent. That's for sure. I mean, the damage is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. 3 damage counters, maybe 4 with another Rainbow. That's 130 damage, so I shouldn't be scared of that. So then I just go Brilliant Flare. And then I do want to search the deck. I do want another fire for the Welder that I do have. Possibly Mallow Lana. And possibly Switch. I feel that's good. In case I want to Welder onto this guy and attack with that guy. Or I heal this guy. Well, I can't. I can't heal and attack at the same time. Well, I can because of the Switch, so never mind. Alright. Alright, so there is a Cynthia. Maybe I should have, well, I have a greens in hand, never mind. That last game, that was insanely good for my opponent though. Insanely busted. So does this KO me? No, right? It's 90, 150, plus 70, should be good. Anguish Cry, 160, we're fine. I don't even remember what, like, it attacks for 1 color, 1 dark and 2 colorless, right? So, I feel like I should power up this guy. What's better, to Mallow Lana? And then switch back in? Or to Welder and then switch. I think that seems more reasonable. Magical Ribbon plus 180 damage in one Pokemon. That's just broken. I don't think it's worth it to Fire Crystal for an energy attachment here, so we're just gonna High Heat Blast. GX is on 120 damage tonight, but the cost. I meant the cost more than anything. I'm definitely more concerned about the cost of the attack. It's 1 dark, 2 colorless, right? Yeah, 1 dark, 2 colorless. Okay, so unless he gets a triple, we should be okay. Counter gain, I guess, also works. Counter gain plus attachment also works. All right. Still a wish. Our Reshiram is quite heavily damaged, so I wouldn't say we're like super far ahead. I wouldn't say we're super far ahead here. Pokecom. Man, I guess like the damage output is just really sucky. Yeah, we can't. Well, I guess we can actually. As long as we find a power plant, we can KO this person right here. Okay, there's a water. Interesting. So there's a Frostlock probably somewhere around. But now I need to Welder onto this guy. This is the big money person. All right. All right. So I'm thinking we go Energy Spinner plus Power Plant. And then I go bench this person, Energy Spinner, for a fire. And then I go attach. And then I just KO, right? Do I KO Jirachi? I feel like I KO Jirachi here. I don't care about the Spiritomb. I care about denying my opponent resources. Yeah, this should put a very big stop to like... He's already having a very underwhelming game. No Jirachi in play should just be game over, basically. If he snipes, he snipes, right? It's no big deal. I respond with Welder, Power Plant KO, and that's completely fine. Elms, victory. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. One more match to close out the stream on a high note. My computer is saying to please free up space. So let me try and do that. I should click on play. Ooh. How do I have so little space left? How do I have so little space left? Alright. It's like I'm barely saving anything in my computer anymore. I might have to reformat my computer at some point. Alright, so we're going second with no Volcanion. That's like the nightmare, right? And we might be up against Ability Rushing. I'm not so sure. Live stream idea, live playthrough of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror on your 3DS. I need a capture card for that, Alex, and I don't have a capture card for my 3DS. So that is not possible. I could do a ROM of that, but that's not legal, so... Well, I do own the game, so I guess it is technically legal. Hello, Dio. El Maquinola, ¿qué opinó del Quagsire Silvally? ¿Vale la pena jugarlo? vale la pena intentarlo. La verdad es que no he tenido tiempo de probarlo yo mismo, pero podría valer la pena intentarlo. Creo que la teoría me parece buena, solo que necesitas como manos muy perfectas para que funcione. Thank you so much for catching the live stream, OTO. It is the last game of the live stream, so I'm sorry about that, but why does my green screen keep doing that? It's being very annoying today. How do I fix that green spot? Alright, so is it by doing this? Not really. Nope. 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 Maybe, but now I'm transparent as well. So do I need a... Nope, that's not it. Yeah, that definitely doesn't work. Jeez. Okay, maybe no face cam for now. Alright. We're about to die. We are actually about to die right here. That's why I'm thinning as much as I can. I might have to custom catcher something so I don't die to another welder plus 2 fires. How do they do this? I never run this hot with that deck, ever. So is it worth it for me to greens then? Because I can't attack anyways. Yeah, greens is better than welder here. Greens for these two, I guess. So I'll go Tag Call for this guy and this gal. Thank you so much, Native Ryan. Have a nice day yourself. So we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then I feel like I'm gonna risk it. If he has it, he has it. But I'm playing for him, so let's risk it. Do I like to play an AP on Quacknag? Wow. I don't even have to search for it. What the heck? Oh, just one. Okay. Oof, just one. There's a nice boost. Also play some scoop offs to take out the ADP. Yeah, that makes sense, Meteoros. ADP is definitely a very versatile card in a way. Definitely a cool card. All right. Alright, so we pulled it off, right? We saved ourselves from the worst possible scenario. So now I get a KO with Brilliant Flare. I would like to search my deck. Alright, so if I want to, like if I die next turn, how likely is it that I die? Now he has no Drachi, down to Welders, doesn't have Stadium. Otherwise he would have played it, so can I even risk it though? Like what's my play? Is it Welder, Fire Crystal, Switch? Or Fire Mega Lopunny? I don't even know. I actually don't even know. So worst case scenario, he goes Welder KO, right? So then I need to go back-to-back Welder on this guy, right? I think that's what I need to do. I mean, back-to-back Welder on this guy to respond, whilst giving up the Volcanion. And there's the Reshiram promotion. What the heck? How do these people get back-to-back Welders without even searching for the Welders? How? There was no tackle in the deck, I don't think. I only played one, the other one was priced, I'm pretty sure. How do they do it? How? How do they do it? How on earth do they do this? I want to know that secret technique to have every welder every time. Every time. Like, I'm out here just barely saving face, and these guys are just like boom, 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 KOing me left and right. And now there's Ninetales to worry about, and all that without the Dene. Sorry, it's just like, this is my season. This right here is my season. I draw crap, and then I face off against the absolute perfect hand. Every time. So am I just gonna lose next turn? It feels like I'm just gonna lose next turn. Definitely feels that way. But what am I gonna do? What can I do? Let's definitely reset stamp. I have no welder for next turn, though I do have the Pokégear. So I have energy left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I should have plenty of energy left. So this way I thin a little bit more. For a starter, yeah. Okay. So I have 2 welders and I have 1 Pokégear. So if I can KO this guy, then maybe I can make a comeback. Can the reset stamp stick for now? Nope. What is this? Well, I mean, he had the sprint anyway, so never mind. Does he find his last welder, though? Does he actually find his last welder? Well, he needs welder and 2 fires, too. 3 fires total. Oh, boy. Well, that might do it. Alright, that's not a welder, which is good news. I don't particularly agree with this play. Like, at least force me to have the Great Catcher? I mean, I need to get lucky now, right? Finding welder. Oh, thank you, 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 thank you. Now can I get a fire? When you think you got lucky. Just when you think you got lucky. Just when you... Like, the deck gives you hope and then it takes it away. Right? The deck gives you hope and then it takes it away. I don't know why my green screen is now not working at all. Nope. There we go. Oh boy. So I do this and I stamp, I guess. I really want to win, but the game just won't let me. Okay, so reset stamp to 2, gets energy, gets Power Plant. I guess the Power Plant is not that exciting anymore. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, my opponent has so many fires left. So now he needs 2 fires in hand. He only got 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 potential energy left. So now I need to go reset stamp again. Reset stamp plus KO. Okay. Still a wish. Welder. And passes. Alright. Yeah, one card off, of course. It was the next card. It was absolutely the next card. If I draw that card, I win. If I draw that card last turn, I win. Alright, so now I need 2 greens into Reset Stamp. And I can't even win. Because there's no switch. Because I've already used it, I believe. No, oh yeah, it is there. Yep, alright, so... I can't Mallow Lana and greens at the same time. So we know my opponent has Welder in hand. So is it just Great Catcher KO on Cope? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How does he not get 2 fires in his hand next turn? There's no way he doesn't. So do I wait? What do I do? Do I use the energy to draw? Sure. Well, that was not good. I'll bench the Unidentified Fossil in case he misclicks. And then let's go Cynthia Caitlin. Sure, the Welder, whatever. Well, there's a bunch of energies. Sure, for a starter, for nothing. Yep, doesn't really matter. I still can't retreat next turn. I can't retreat and stamp and get a KO. That's the biggest joke here. Skateboard. He does need a lot to win, right? He needs 5 fires to win. Sprint. Okay, 1 Welder and 1 more fire. 2 Welders left. That's so many Welders. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, yeah, switches, of course. Oh, maybe he doesn't. What a weird game. Wow, Heat Factory. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3. 8, 14 fires. So he has 4 fires left. So now he can't. Now he can't do this. Right? Welder. Just 1. 2 cards left. What a weird game. And it goes for the Flare Strike. Okay, so we know he has Victini. 8, 12. We know he has Victini. Does that change? Like, what do I even do here? I think I have to go for it. Maybe. I don't know. So I go greens for Power Plant Reset Stamp, I guess. If I could set up Omastar here, that wouldn't change that thing. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't change that thing. All right. So double blades. That doesn't matter. I take 3 and then maybe I can win next turn. If I find a greens, not really. There's a custom catcher that was priced. If this was greens, I would have game in hand. Okay, so between Stellar Wish and that, well, there's a Victini. Reset Stamp to 1, Victini and Giant Hearth. Someone explain this to me. Someone explain this to me. Like, my opponent's deck is so low, but he still has energies, he has welders, he has like Stadium and Victini. He could he could not have picked. And this, like, what? Why does he not draw the Switch instead? Which is the game-losing card. Why does he draw the 2 game-winning cards? How? Not raging, I'm just wondering, like, what magic do I need? Like, who do I, like, what? What do I do to draw like that? How? I missed an energy last turn. That one turn. If I hit the energy, I just... Anyways, that will be all. Thanks so much for watching. Don't really leave a like. I do have to get going, but I will catch you guys tomorrow in a brand new stream. Thank you so much, and until next time. Bye-bye.